Hi, welcome to the first lesson of the unit, rational numbers. It's just kind of overview of the unit. Our standard is 7NS1, write fractions as decimals and decimals as fractions. I can convert a rational number into a decimal and a decimal back into fraction form, things that you have probably done in elementary school. So we take a look at our note packet, get out a pencil, we get ready. We're looking at our first page, and it starts off with vocabulary word, rational numbers. So we're trying to define the entire number part system that we call rational numbers. So numbers that can be written as a comparison. So we have to go ahead and jot down comparison of two integers. Two integers or numbers if you ran out of room, and expressed as a fraction. Now, I don't like this is there because the two things that go there have to be where the numerator, and you're going to have to jot down denominator. They didn't leave us much room here. There you go. Are not zero. So pause it if you need more time to write that vocabulary sentence down. Numbers that can be written as a ratio where the top and the bottom, or the numerator and the denominator, are not zero. So in the next section here, they just want some examples of rational numbers. So go ahead, pause the video and do it on your own. Replay it and check to see if you are correct. So we all know fractions, 1/4, 3/10, whatever the case may be. Mixed numbers, 2 and 3/11. That shouldn't have been difficult. Whole numbers, let's do 53. Ratio, you probably have a fraction down. I'm going to do A over B. But it does say integer, so we probably have to do non-algebraic, so we'll just put in 1/9. Terminating decimals, 0.35. Repeating decimals, 1/3, which is 0.33333. Get that bar notation on top. Percent, 19% does turn into a fraction of 19 over 100. Neither are zero, so that does qualify. Perfect squares, hopefully you have, oopsies, some listed. There we go. All right, so once you have that listed, we're going to go ahead and figure out the next vocabulary word. So it says we're going to convert rational numbers to decimal form. The fraction bar is a blank to write a number in fraction form as a decimal. So a fraction bar is known as a division sign. To write a rational number in fraction form as a decimal. Onward we go. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to convert rational numbers to decimal form. Now, some of you all know these by heart because you've been doing math for a while. So most of you know that 2/5 are 4/10, and when we write that as a decimal, it converts very nicely. No reason to do long division when you already know it. When we do division, like 5/6, some of you may not know that off the top of your head. We're going to remember the Nido. So numerator is going to go inside the division bar. We're going to go ahead and add some zeros. Denominator is going to go outside. And yeah, you have to remember your long division. So 6 going into 50 is going to be how many times? That's right, 8. So we're going to do 48. Remainder of 2. Bring down the 0. 6 into 20 is 3, which is 18. And right away we see that we have a repeat going on. Just the 3 is repeating, so we have to put that bar notation over the 3. Mixed number, kind of the same thing. Many of you probably don't know your 1/8. So we're going to go ahead and put that 2 mixed number in front of our decimal, and then do Nido with the 1/8. You can put the 2 up here in your division as you work if you want, or just add it at the end. I really don't care. 8 into 10 would be 1 time, with 2 left over. 8 into 20 is going to be twice, which is 16. 4 left over, and 8 into 40 is 5. Terminating decimal, it ends. So we're going to add that decimal back to our whole number and make it 2 and 125 thousandths. Okay, if you want to convert each decimal to a fraction form by yourself, make sure you're simplified, pause the video, and then check to see if you're right by replaying it. Feel free. So we have 36 hundredths. 36 hundredths is not simplified. So we're going to divide by 4. We have 9 25ths as a simplification there. 725 1,000ths. Divide by 25. All right, so 725 divided by 25 is 29. So we have 29 40ths as the answer to example 2. 5 and 12 100ths gives us 5 and 12 100ths in fraction form, which is 5 divided by 4 is 3 25ths in simplified fraction form. So hopefully you've remembered your fractions to decimals and your decimals to fractions, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a good day.